It's morning! Except the fact it is not even morning, it is 1:30. I said I was going to vlog my day today, like a day in the life. Haven't quite got there, to be completely honest. We've had quite a bit of a day on. I'm not really sure why I'm about to sit in this office, but we're here. 1:25. And we've done quite a bit today. We did a lot of admin, a lot of emails being sent out to brands to do UGC work with. So if you're looking for a UGC, hit me up. I then went to Audi because I had 2 videos I had to film with Audi, which is really, really cool. Then I went to Coles because I still had to get a couple of other things. I'm exhausted though. I don't know why. I got up at 6. Yesterday was a big day. Okay, also my new obsession is post-it notes. They're the best things ever. Okay, let's see what I've got to actually do. On my to-do list, I have record and edit podcasts, final edits on the treadmill, book internal flights, and work modules quiz. So that's gonna, I can do that on the tread. I think I only have 2 final edits anyway. So we're gonna do treadmill. 4 to 5 will be treadmill. And then I'll go for 5 to 5:30, walk outside, just to get some out of the house. So we're like an hour and a half of walking, but that's so fun. It'll be like an hour 20 actually. I have big dreams with this podcast. I do. And I've been coming up with new ideas for it. But it's like I've got to actually do the nitty-gritty stuff of recording episodes each week. Like I'm like, oh my god, when we go to America, we can interview guests, and I want to get all these guests on. But it's like, okay, but you need a podcast to begin with. You know, like stop trying to scale it before you've even got a product. Oh my god, why am I so tired? Okay, let's get an oxygen. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to have an oxygen. Let's get this podcast set up. The house is a disaster. Oh, like a full-blown disaster. There's nothing in the fridge. As in, there's no oxy in the fridge. Right. Let's go. Like always, Voodoo Blackberry. I feel like every YouTube vlog, I have had an oxygen. And this.
Five hours later.
I haven't recorded an episode in a hot minute. This episode, I'm aiming to record, edit, and upload tonight. Oops. They're like the podcast and the YouTube gets put on like the back burner. Just because I get busy and like they don't make money, but like I want them to, and I want them to be a major part of my life because I really do believe in everyone should have a voice, and I just want to connect with so many people. But then I'm like, I've actually got to prioritize it, but it's really hard to prioritize something that doesn't make money, but at the same time I prioritize my socials really well, you know. But I think it's because I've seen a return on my socials a little bit. No, like, look how big this plant is getting. I don't know. I really don't know. You guys have seen this setup so many times, but we've got the microphone, the plant. This is the frame. I'm going to bring you closer, and then I've got my laptop on the floor recording. I'm just going to shut this door. It is so hot. I can't put the AC on or have the windows open because it's so loud. But I'm boiling. Okay, if that. Well, look, I'm going to do both. I'm filming a day in the life, also like a podcast day in the life right now. So we've got both angles going on. It was all talking about the whole concept of averages, how you find your average, having difficult conversation, how we're all so different, and the only way we can get to know ourselves is by having conversation and strengthening our beliefs by questioning ourselves. So that's really fun. I've got to record that, edit that now together. It was a short, snappy episode. I am liking the 15-minute episode. And now we can crank that ASAP. It is such a hot day today. We've had such cold days, and like I was like, oh yeah, summer's over. Signs off on. Okay, that's on in the study. Also, let's show you this. So it's my friend's baby shower, which is so crazy that I'm going to a baby shower. Maybe I should vlog that. Should I vlog a weekend in my life? I've never vlogged a weekend because I try and like keep like my weekends so like not work related, but like wouldn't it be cool to see my weekend? Maybe at least my Saturday. I'm going up to, so I've got the baby shower, which I'm about to show you the gift that I got her, but I'm also shooting it. She wants a photographer there, so she kindly wanted to pay me to shoot some photos because I was already going as a guest, so I'm also going to jump between guest and photographer. But instead of cards, she wants everyone to bring a book. And I was going to go to like a bookstore or Target and grab a book, but then I saw this at Aldi when I was doing my Aldi shop. So it's a gorgeous, like, I just love Peter Rabbit, and it's so pretty. So I'm going to write a little message to baby girl in here. First baby shower I'm going to. And then I wanted to give like an extra little gift, but then I saw these 2 books, also from Aldi, and they're just like little hardcover, little ones. Like obviously this is like kind of more aesthetic for the baby's room, and like it's a bit longer book, like not gonna read in the first like 2 years, but anyway. But these ones are little and more like for a 1-year-old. Cute. So it's a little Peter Rabbit theme. I'm going to box that all up. Hopefully I really want to go to Mecca. And buy her a couple little goodies just for like make herself feel loved. You know, like everyone always buys stuff for the baby. I want to buy stuff for her because she also deserves it in a way. So I might do that tomorrow. Maybe I go down to the Pack Fair, go to Mecca, and then also go through all like edit my YouTube video at like a cafe. Maybe, potentially. Alright, let's go edit this podcast step. We're now going to smash this edit out. It is currently, what did I say, 2:12. I need to get a charger. I would love a wireless charger on this desk. 2:12, 3:30. Hour 40 minutes if I can smash this out preferably. I would love that. Let's get a charger and lock in. Phone is on charge, laptop's here, let's go. Is done and uploaded, so if you're watching this, finish this video but then also go watch and listen to that episode all about averages that I just recorded, uploaded on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. So wherever you want your podcast, you've got it for you. It's Two Strangers Meet. And also a little plug, but if you want to be part of the conversation, record your message. Go to twostrangersmeet.com/record your message and you can be a part of the conversation. I'm looking for socks. That's what I'm looking for. Because can you tell it's the end of the week where I have to wear fun socks. I'm about to go on a walk on the treadmill because I've only got 2,500 steps. And we need to hit 10k. So we're going on a little walk. I'm going to edit my final 2 videos that I have to edit, just Instagram reels, as well as do the work modules. Long story short, I had a training last night and we went through all of these modules doing these questions. It was like 3 questions per module and there was 10. I got to the 10th and my phone glitched out and basically deleted all of my progress. So I've got to go through and answer all the questions again. Happy Friday, everyone. It is 9:20. Normally a bit late when I'd start work, but I had a meeting this morning with basically my client, you call it? Well, technically it's my client, but it's also like through my boyfriend. Like his work is like helping me, like I'm a contractor for, so I had to have a little meeting with him about what they want me to do. So now we've got very little on the to-do list. To basically, I only have 3 things really on my to-do list. I've got to edit 2 of these reels, which will probably take a total of 5 hours. And then I need to edit this YouTube video that you're watching right now. And then I've also got to go on the treadmill for an hour to get my steps up. And the reason I like going on the treadmill is it makes time go so quickly because I do work on the treadmill and I also can do work, so it's like killing 2 birds at 1 stone. And that just is like doing the final edits of a couple YouTube videos. I tried doing it yesterday, but then my phone just like completely didn't want to work. Yeah, I seriously need a new phone. It's like glitching terribly. I think that's what I'm gonna do at 1.2. Right. Or how?
So you want to sort of get the general flow now, like kind of like making sure clips are positioned properly, they actually start and end at good times. You want to be doing your kind of stabilization now, all that sort of good stuff.
Well, what clips would you say are necessary? I don't know what it is when it comes to editing, but I am my biggest critique and I have so much self-doubt. I think everything I edit is shit. And then I call Adam and I go, hey, this needs your approval. Like, just give me your thoughts because I think it's shit. And he's like, it's not shit, dude. Like, stop thinking it's shit. Anyway, back to editing we go. Alright, I am going to call that there. With that video somewhat done, I probably will spend a little bit of time on it tomorrow with a little bit of help from Adam. It is currently 12, so I still got 2.5 hours to edit another reel. 1 hour walk, about 3, and then maybe 2 hours for this vlog. 1, 2, 3. That's still 5.5 hours. Which would put us at exactly 5:30. That looks so good. And eat this bad boy. I go through such phases with my lunches. I'm just gonna grab my phone. Where is that? With what I like to eat. Usually I do like a proper meal, like not like spaghetti bolognese, it's like a proper like dinner meal. And then sometimes I remember that things like salad and sandwiches exist. And that's my current fixation. So I'm gonna eat this as I scroll. I'm gonna read.
Hello.
Hey, can you just send me another
I'm out of the bodybuilding world. I don't compete anymore. I won't ever compete again. But I'm more just still there as a coach. But
It has been 1.5 hours. I feel like I lose track of time so much when I'm editing because like it just flies. But one reel done. The second one is very close to being done. It's just still in the draft process, but it's getting there. I think I'm gonna move on to editing you because I kind of have a headache. I don't want to think. I just want to, like, I don't know. Not feeling it right now. I think I have been looking at the screen way too much. Way too much that it's like hurting my head. Real bad. But, oh well. Let's go. I'm gonna edit you now. Bye-bye. Bye. Also, I just want to talk about one thing really quickly. Is that my morning routine is wake up at 5ish, go for a walk, go to the gym, come home, have brekkie, start my day at kind of 8, and then usually I'll do a 30-minute walk in the afternoon. But I have found that recently I have been more sleeping in, doing the gym at 6. So sleep until 6, do the gym, brekkie, and then I'll go for an hour and a half walk at the end of the day. So it's been very interesting, this new adjustment, but I think it's because, I'm just like really enjoying kind of getting that extra sleep. Because I don't know, I just felt like I've needed it. I've been so exhausted. So I guess that's kind of why those things have changed. But it's like, I feel like then it gets to like 2 p.m. right now and I haven't been outside and I'm about to go for a walk, but I'm gonna go on the treadmill so I can work. So I've got to force myself to at least do 30 minutes of a walk outside, but then I feel bad that I'm not actually working in that time. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to get outside. I need some vitamin D. I literally need to go outside because I've been inside all day. And I'm such a big advocate for getting outside. So it's like this whole different things I've got to come to. But like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago even, I would not have done that. I would not have prioritized sleep. I would be like, no, you said you get up at 5 a.m. You have to go get up at 5 a.m., do for your walk and whatnot. I'm like, I actually get to choose what I want to do. Like, just because I said that's my routine, and that is the routine I genuinely try to stick to, doesn't mean I have to. You know, like, I'm still hitting my step goal. I'm still hitting my workout goal. I'm actually benefiting myself more by giving myself 8 hours of sleep rather than 7. So it's like, you can just, like, change. Like, nothing. If you say you're going to do one thing, like, I don't know. What I'm getting at is to listen to your body. Make sure you're still hitting your non-negotiables, but the actual order of it, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do it. Like, you can just change the order. You can just sleep in. The world doesn't end if you chose to sleep in instead of getting up for a sunrise walk. Like, I think that's how concept is like. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not disciplined. I'm not sticking to my routine. I'm like, but why? Like, why does it matter? You know? Like, I am back. I just did a whole spiel about how I'm going to go, like, edit my YouTube and, like, this vlog. No. My head hurts. My eyes hurt. Everything kind of feels just blur. I do not want to be looking at a screen right now. So I was going to go for a walk. No, I said I was going to go for a walk. But then my phone's kind of flat. So I'm going to put it on charge and I'm going to clean this house and then go for a walk and then go back to work at 3 o'clock. It is currently 2:10. Anyway, I'm going to take you and I'm going to edit you together. But thank you so much for coming on these last 2 days. I'm sorry that I didn't really do much except sit in this place. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a comment below and tell me why you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll catch you next week.